Today we're going to look at verbs of movement and verbs of position. So firstly, what is a verb of movement? Well, it's a verb which suggests movement from A to B. For example, the verb go, because you're going from here to here. I am going to Italy next week. Because there is movement involved, we use the preposition to. I am going to Italy next week. A verb of position is where there is no movement involved. It's just you are in position, no movement. So here we use the preposition in or at. We use at for a public place like a hotel. I am staying at a hotel in London. There is no movement there. Or I'm staying in London. We use in for cities and countries. I'm staying in London for 2 weeks. So let's look at some examples of verbs of movement and verbs of position. So first of all, movement. So we've already said go. So we can use this in different tenses as well. We've already used the present continuous to talk about the future. I am going to Italy next week. We can use it in the past. I went to Italy last week. And also in the present perfect with I have been. And lots of people make mistakes with this. They say, I have been in Spain 3 times. But no, it's movement because you're from here to here. So I have been to Spain 3 times. We can also use it with the verb come, for example. When are you coming back to London? Because again, it's movement from wherever you are to London. And I want to look at a common mistake that lots of people make, and that's the difference between the verb get and the verb arrive. So one of those verbs is a verb of movement and the other is a verb of position. If you think about the action of arriving, is there movement involved or are we in position? Well, it's a verb of position because we arrive somewhere, we are here. There is no movement from here to here, we just arrive. So because it's a verb of position, we use in or at. I have arrived at the airport. Whereas the verb get, it seems similar to arrive, but the action of getting is moving from A to B. And because it's a verb of movement, we use the preposition to. What time did you get to the airport? So try to remember that with a verb of movement, we use the preposition to. I am going to Italy. What time did you get to the airport? When are you coming back to London? And with the verb of position, we use in or we use at. What time did you arrive at the airport? How long are you staying in London?